Welcome back, and today we're talking about Deca Dence episode 3. So like always, let's just jump into it. So episode 3 was definitely a world building kind of episode. I definitely felt like this episode tried to focus more on character development. We got to see that Natsume and Kaburagi are beginning to train. And again, we see that this is not the first time that Kaburagi has broken the rules. And we're going to talk about that later, right? This episode, we started seeing how Kaburagi is training Natsume. You know, he's one of the top rankers, or at least he was. He's definitely one of the top players in Deca Dence. I know it sounds crazy, but this anime definitely took a big turn whenever, you know, they introduced that plot line where it's not really like a post-apocalyptic world. It's more like a cyborgs and stuff like that. Now, I did like that they explain what's going on in the world. So to me, it seems that this world, there's actually human beings in here, right? They are all humans. They actually have lives. But since the world kind of ended because of pollution and stuff like that, and all the government, all the countries fell, it was up to the corporations that were like very powerful, had a lot of money. They started creating cyborgs. And those are the little machines, those are the little cute characters that we see now. Now, on top of that, there was a company, I believe the name was SilentHxH. They're like the top, you know, company in the world, I'm guessing. And they're the ones that somehow acquired the rights to all the humans, which I don't even want to even begin how they did that. But yes, this corporation was able to acquire the rights to all the humans, and they created this bubble, and that's where the game Deca Dence actually takes place. So they definitely explain a lot in this episode regarding how the world is in the state that it's in and stuff like that. Now, they also created the system, the corporation SilentHxH, they created the system to pretty much control everything and have a really controlled society. That's why they're, you know, destroying bugs and stuff like that. So that's Kaburagi's job. His job is to go out there and find bugs and, you know, destroy them, kill them, whatever he needs to do in order to get rid of all the bugs. So it's a big like computer, a big machine. It's definitely confusing because episode 1 to now, this anime took a 100% turn, but I am enjoying it. I like that every episode we get something new that explains the world and stuff like that. Now, this episode, we got to see Natsume get the grasp of her stuff. She even got a new arm, and I like that scene because it shows that, you know, even though she has a disability, because, you know, she's missing an arm whenever she was a kid and stuff like that, she lost her arm. Well, she turned that into a really big strength. I mean, she's gonna be destroying some of those Gado or whatever they're called, the monsters. I'm pretty sure her new arm, since you can hook one of those needles in there and throw it, so she's gonna be like dual wielding almost. She is going to do some damage, and I can't wait to see her in action. Now, I'm pretty sure she's still a beginner. She's not gonna go out there and do some, you know, Kaburagi level stuff of destruction, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna be one of the top rankers, and I wonder how that's gonna turn out, right? Because we see that the system is the one that's keeping, you know, track of all the scores, assigning the rankings of all the players and stuff like that. So if she was to, you know, go out there and start destroying those Gado and start, you know, making a name for herself, what's going to happen to the system? Is the system going to catch that she's a bug? Because essentially in the system, she's dead. We see that Kaburagi went back into, like, you know, his archive of information and saw the video of her kind of dying for like a split minute or something like that. And since her heart stopped, the system considered her dead, a dead bug. But then she came back to life again because she's a human, and, you know, due to the doctors and stuff like that doing whatever they need to do, she was able to come back. So yeah, she's definitely a huge bug in the system, and I wonder where this anime is gonna go, because I feel like this is definitely going to like a revolution type of anime where the main character, you know, Natsume and Kaburagi and maybe some of the other top rankers are gonna see that this is really not fair, because essentially all the humans are enslaved. They're forced to live like this. I mean, the cyborgs are dropping into the little tankers or whatever we're gonna call them. But yeah, that's definitely wrong, because, you know, they should not be in captivity like that. And I honestly also feel like that Gadol are definitely part of the whole system. They're creating those monsters and putting it in this world, and they're using their blood as an energy source. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff, and I'm glad that every episode is definitely doing the world building. Hopefully episode 4 we get a little bit more, because I do like how we get more information each episode. Now, another thing I definitely want to talk about is Kaburagi. This is not the first bug that he encountered, right? We see that pipe, the little Gadol that he's carrying around. That was the first bug that he encountered, and he didn't destroy it. He didn't kill it. He actually kept it and, you know, is taking care of it. So that tells me that Kaburagi, to me, feels like a really OP, like MMO player that's bored with the game. And all he's doing now is just pretty much doing like his dailies, you know, going out and killing all the bugs and stuff like that. That's his job, right? I feel like he's definitely bored with the game. And that when he interacts with all these bugs like the pipe, little Gadol, or Natsume, that's when he starts feeling like, you know, he's part of this world. So yeah, I definitely do like the characters. I still believe that this anime would have been a lot better if they didn't introduce the whole cyborgs and all that stuff. If they would have just stayed Deca Dence, this is the world, this is the characters, I think this anime will be popping off. But again, we still got a couple episodes. I think we got like 8 more episodes, give or take. It's still gonna be a good anime at the very least, because so far I am enjoying it quite a lot. But let me know what you thought of this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.